I'm here with head coach Bob Bristol of the Varsity Boys Soccer Program. Bob, so far you guys are 6-1-1. How do you see the season so far?
Well, with our 2 weeks off, I always think it was like two seasons. The first season was sort of a lot of discovery, trying to figure out who we are, what kind of system of play we were going to use. And we were really struggling. I mean, we were having good results, but we were struggling, and that showed up at the end when we lost to Bush. Since then, a bunch of kids came out during spring break, really worked on their fitness. We put in a new system of play that we think better fits. We had some players get healthy, like Nate Scotchapole, who finally was playing with Brevin, so we have our center mids. And so we put a new system in and had two real strong games this past week, one with Charles Wright, who's a state team.
And this Saturday is a big game for our whole community, right? It's a home game, 2:15. Hopefully we'll get some weather. It's against UPrep, always a good one. Yep. You're tied for second with them right now. You're currently 4-1, both of you. What kind of game is it going to be?
Well, UPrep, because we've been doing it for so many years, is to me is probably the biggest rivalry that I face. Their coach is really good. I really respect him. He's had tremendous success there. Those games are always intense. They sport the two-time defending MVP in the league coming out. They got off to an odd start with a one-sided loss to Bush, but since then they've been winning, and so we expect to be the usual, very competitive, very hard fought. The kids want to win this one, I know. I mean, every team now, Bush, UPrep, and ourselves, we control our destiny. You win out, you're going to be in state. So,
I'm here with Varsity Boys co-captain Nathan Cunningham. Nate, hey, you guys are 6-1-1 halfway through the season, but why do you feel like the best play for your team is in front of you?
Well, we've had some injuries starting at the start of the season in our very first game, but since then we've reworked some things. We have a new system coming up that we're getting pretty good at. We got midfielders, Spencer Aarons, who's killing it recently, so the future's looking good.
Great. Hey, why do you personally like playing for this team?
Well, I mean, the guys are my best friends. We've had a lot of good times together on the field. The coaches obviously are amazing. Practice is always super interesting, and come game day, we can always put it together.
Saturday's a big day. I know you got a couple games before that, but Saturday's a big day. You got UPrep, 2:15 kickoff at home. Why should people come out and watch?
Yeah, well, UPrep and us, it's kind of been us too for the last couple of years. Bush this year is also really strong, but there's just a rivalry between us. It always has some pretty interesting games. The fan section recently has been pretty awesome. We appreciate them. It's going to be another great day. Hopefully we'll get some sun and get a win.